Welcome back to the O Show. On today's episode, we're going to talk about Bitcoin price action because we have broken below $33,000, which was a very critical area of support. We're also going to cover the top crypto news stories, and I am going to really focus on what happened in regards to the FBI, ransomware, and that Bitcoin that was supposedly seized. Stick around, let's get into it.
Is my hair wet? A little bit, but not wet at all. So I'm going to show you guys what it looks like when it's wet. This is my hair wet.
Welcome back to the O Show, everything crypto every day. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and set alerts. Also, happy Taco Tuesday. Let's go. Okay, there's a lot of drama going on about Bitcoin right now. And a lot of the drama has to do with this particular story because there's a lot of misconceptions. A lot of people are not reporting on this accurately. Decrypt put out an article. US recovers Bitcoin paid to Colonial Pipeline hackers. Colonial Pipeline paid $4.4 million in Bitcoin to resolve a ransomware attack. In brief, the Biden administration is treating ransomware as a national security issue, which it is because anytime any large organization, service, anything like that gets hacked and they shut the internet down or they do whatever it is and it turns out to be malicious, that impacts the customers, it impacts the people, it impacts the community. But a lot of these things are done for political reasons and all kinds of crazy stuff. That's besides the point. Hacking, none of that stuff is cool at all. Anyways, the Department of Justice has been working to recover funds lost through ransomware attacks. So I went ahead, read this, and then I'm going to show you the opinion of an expert attorney who also weighed in on this. And I like to pay attention to legal experts. They have a little bit more weight than reporters do and people like myself. So basically in this article here, they're stating that they recovered some Bitcoin paid by Colonial Pipeline, which is approximately $4.4 million in Bitcoin, to fix a ransomware attack that shut down the East Coast oil pipeline for a week in May. Many of us remember that. There was a warrant out of the U.S. District Court of Northern California, so it's right in my backyard, for Bitcoin seized. You can seize Bitcoin, but you need the private keys. That's why having Bitcoin on a cold storage device is so important and having control over the keys. So they didn't necessarily seize anything unless they had the keys. So according to this article, the wallet is a barely used wallet and had one transaction since May 27th. And they say it was a Russian hacker. And the Biden administration is taking ransomware seriously. Okay, great, fine. Let's go ahead and take a look at what the attorney said though. Preston Brine is an amazing crypto attorney, puts out absolutely amazing content. Go follow him. So he's kind of weighing in on what's happening. How this happened, DarkSide Wallet, which was the hacker, was on an exchange or on a cloud server somewhere. FBI hit the service with warrant and gag order. That's scenario one. Scenario two, possibly FBI has a guy on the inside who told them where to look. How did it happen? ECDSA is broken. So basically the FBI successfully seized criminal proceeds from a Bitcoin wallet. That's what they said. That's what they came out with saying. However, if you take a look at this next tweet, he states it's a bingo. Down over here, this gentleman, Jordan, more info from the warrant here. So it looks like I was right. The FBI did not obtain the private keys. Instead, they took legal action against the exchange or some kind of custodial wallet that has servers in Northern California. Coinbase, which where Coinbase is located. Follow the money, pay attention here. These hackers were grossly incompetent. And it's got the order over here, which I recommend you guys go ahead and check this out for yourself. Down over here, Preston tweeted on a technical and legal matter, investors are morons. So a lot of people are selling Bitcoin due to the FUD, all the misinformation that's going on. So basically what happened was there's two ways that the FBI could have gotten and obtained this Bitcoin. Through a crypto exchange, or they're able to obtain the private keys through a cloud or some sort of service like that. So that's what happened. The FBI cannot go in and take your Bitcoin. This is why Bitcoin is so important. This is why it is so important, is because if you are in a bad situation, let's say that you're in another country, something crazy happens, or you're in your home country, something crazy happens, and people try to seize your assets, they cannot take your Bitcoin unless they force you to give the private key. If you have the private key memorized, you are fine. And you can easily say, maybe lost this in a boating accident. Either way, I wanted to clear this up and do it on my show. Next story is our Bitcoin chart. So basically what happened is we broke down from our bearish pennant thingy here, this trend line. We broke below the $33,400 mark out of our vibe and consolidate zone. And now we're going to be testing this bearish area of support. Right now, price is responding really well to the swing wick low that occurred on May 23rd. Buyers have kind of stepped in and started buying Bitcoin up at this range. However, right now it's not looking too terribly great. MACD is looking to complete a bear cross and head down. Taking a look at the 4-hour chart here. 4-hour chart is also showing a little bit of a bounce up, but still a little bearish. In order for me to feel bullish at all right now, I need to see a flip of support at about $33,000. That's what I need to see, and I'm not going to be doing too much until I get confirmation there. If not, we will test about $28,000, and that could lead to a bearish break of support. And if that happens, you can expect Bitcoin under $30,000. This next story is from Lark Davis. He went ahead and tweeted something from Glassnode. Always pay attention to Glassnode, guys. Basically, long-term holders are continuing to accumulate Bitcoin, and it is shown in this chart here. So accumulation in bear market, it's got the dates at the bottom, and then distribution in bull market. So people are actually buying Bitcoin. I don't want to necessarily say that this is a bear market yet, but people are accumulating Bitcoin right now, which is something kind of to note. And it also could explain why we're starting to see a little bit of a bounce here. Who knows? Maybe they're waiting for price to go lower to continue to accumulate more. I'm not going to cover this story here in depth, but I want you to read this news article about taxes. And when they say they are taxing the wealthy, make your own decisions based on this, and do not vote anything new regarding tax laws until they kind of amend what they have going on. That's just my personal opinion. Feel free to do whatever you want, but pay attention to this, read this, follow the money, and I'd also pay attention to the clip in here about Elon Musk. Bitcoin Archive tweeted this, and he retweeted it from Scott Menard, who is the Global Chief Investment Officer in Guggenheimer. So, Scott Menard tweeted on May 28th, crypto investors be warned, be prepared for a volatile holiday weekend. Interesting. If you read the top from Bitcoin Archive, Guggenheimer files with SEC for another fund that will have Bitcoin exposure. Let's check the chart on May 28th. Where is May 28th? May 28th, May 28th, May 28th. Well, this is May 27th over here. And we have that bit of a drop to about $33,000. Pretty interesting, right? Follow the money. This is a bullish story. Crypto exchanges see biggest Bitcoin outflow in 7 months, a reason to cheer. Basically, what this means is people are removing their Bitcoin from cryptocurrency exchanges onto cold storage wallets. That means people are actively stacking sats and hodling. This is why I don't feel comfortable calling the Bitcoin bull market over yet, because the bearish scenario would be if people were actually selling their Bitcoin, but instead of selling, they're transferring off to cold storage. Love NFTs, but I don't love NFTs for this reason. This post from New York Post, which I will not read, I will let you guys read yourself. This should not be happening. It is very upsetting. I'm not here for it. If anybody buys this, I don't have anything nice to say about you. That's it. This is a bullish case for NFTs. Crypto exchange FTX launches an NFT marketplace. If you're in the United States, you need to use FTX US. If you are outside of the United States, you can use FTX, and you can go ahead and trade NFTs on this little marketplace that FTX has. I think this is absolutely amazing, and I also think that this is a bullish case for NFTs long term. This next tweet is from Documenting Bitcoin, and it's basically about Paraguay being interested in following El Salvador's footsteps. As you guys know, it is massive news that El Salvador wants to add Bitcoin as their legal tender. Yes, there are some things that we do need to dive in deeper with that, but at the end of the day, it is a very, very, very positive aspect, and I do think it will help improve these economies of these different countries. Also, too, we want to kind of pay attention and go to where we are treated best. And if El Salvador and Paraguay are going to be friendly to Bitcoiners and people in cryptocurrency, it may be a good idea to either buy property there or to maybe start a business out of those areas. Either way, always consult your tax professional and attorney. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. I will catch you guys tomorrow on Hump Day. Bye-bye.